My roommate sleepwalked in the middle of the night. When she woke up, we asked her what she'd been dreaming about. She said she dreamed of cutting a watermelon, but it wasn't ripe yet. We all laughed. But the next night, I woke from my sleep to find my sleepwalking roommate standing over me, knife in one hand, the other hand touching my head, muttering, "This one's ripe." My whole body jolted awake as I let out a piercing scream. Aha! That scream instantly woke up the other two girls in our dorm room. Jessica's little desk lamp from the top bunk suddenly flicked on, illuminating the scene before me. Madison stood in front of me, eyes open but glazed over, one hand still touching the top of my head while the other held a kitchen knife high in the air. Holy shit! Riley from the bottom bunk across from me had snapped to attention. Being an athlete, her reflexes kicked in fast. She lunged forward and grabbed Madison from behind, restraining her arms. I came to my senses and grabbed the half-empty water bottle from my nightstand, throwing it directly in Madison's face without hesitation. Madison jolted, her unfocused eyes finally sharpening. Seeing the knife in her hand, she gasped and dropped it with a clatter. What's happening? My face was pale as a sheet. I should be asking you that. Do you have any idea what you were doing? Madison's face went white, stammering. I just had a dream. I was back in the watermelon field again, picking melons. This time I finally found a ripe one, and I wanted to cut it open. All our faces drained of color. Madison had always had issues with sleepwalking. When we first discovered it at the beginning of the semester, we were all pretty freaked out, but later we realized she just stood by the window in a daze when she sleepwalked. And since we all got along great during the day, we stopped worrying about it. As we got closer, we'd even joke about her sleepwalking, asking what she dreamed about. Lately, every time we asked, she said she dreamed of being back at her grandpa's watermelon field in the countryside when she was little. She said she wanted to pick a big, sweet watermelon to cut open and eat, but none of the melons were ripe. We'd all laughed when she told us that, but now none of us were laughing, because thinking about how Madison had been touching my head, it was obvious the ripe watermelon she was talking about was my head. I looked down at the large kitchen knife on the floor. It was the one Riley usually used to cut fruit in our room, big and sharp. If I hadn't woken up in time, Madison might have actually split my head open like a watermelon. The thought made me break out in a cold sweat. I jumped up. Get the RA. I want to switch rooms. The RA was annoyed at being woken up in the middle of the night, but after hearing our story, she got goosebumps too. Madison, I'll contact your advisor to talk to your parents about getting you to see a doctor. In the meantime, you'll move to the empty room upstairs. Madison was shaken up too, her eyes red as she went to pack her things. She quickly finished moving and even sent a photo to our group chat of her new room. In the photo, she barricaded the door with a pile of stuff, adding, "I've locked the door and blocked it with